Hey guys, ArchieLuxury here on the ArchieLuxury channel. How are you guys today? How is everything going? It's what can I say today? It's the 29th of January in China. 29th of Jan. Wow. We're moving through this year. My God, we were just celebrating Christmas and New Year's. Yes, sir. What's going on today? Well, let's get a few guests. I'm just sending out some invites there. We want to get the dog trainer, the world's greatest dog trainer. Please, guys, make Mark feel welcome. We'll send one to Tan. Tan is always in good flavor, good stead there. Tan, Aussie expat, Mark Goldberg, Keslow. Send him. He never comes on. I mean, fuck. He's gone out of, he was in the jewelry, he was in the watch business, he was working for he was having a great time. But it's one of those things, you know, you can have a great time, but it doesn't pay the bills. Clivers, let's send Clivers a go. Clivers a thing there. Let's see how he goes. What can I say? What else can I say there, guys? It is what it is. Things are going. Now, yesterday, I made a video talking about the watch market. Okay, watch market. Always very popular on the Archie Luxury channel. Discuss. It's always good to discuss this stuff because I say this, when you discuss this stuff, it always brings back good memories. And I've got to tell you, a lot of people, they want some insight for the new year. And in all reality, market environment's changed. Okay, people, we get very used to things being a certain way, and we get upset when the market responds differently. And I mean, watches are still have some value. I'm going to start a poll. Is the watch market dead? Let's see what the punters say. That Narcs is shit, isn't he? He only turns up when he wants to. What a shit. The watch market, is it dead? Let's see what the punters say. But look, guys, this is the reality of life itself there. These things never go exactly the way you suspect. We got Starchy here, $2. Hey, Starch, how much did you lose on that Beamer? That's a good question, Starchy. Very, very good question, by the way. Should I wear this or should I wear my Zenith? How much did you lose on that BMW? Okay, fair question. So let's just work a few variables out. So you buy a vehicle, they don't go up in value, Starchy. It's not like buying a stock. Okay, so I had it for 4 years. Okay, 4 years. And I got some good tax deductions, had partial business use. I did the tour to Melbourne. Remember, I drove to Melbourne. I also had Bondage and Timmy came out. So it had some, I managed to use it a fair bit. So I did actually get a fair bit of use out of said vehicle. Okay, so when you say how much did I lose? Yeah, of course I lost money, but that's what these vehicles do. You don't necessarily make money out of cars. So I paid 81,000 and I sold it for 39. There you go. I lost 42 grand, 42 big ones. However, I had the vehicle for 4 years. So if you really want to know what I lost, you could add on registration, you could add on interest charges, because I didn't actually stump up 81,000. I financed the majority of it was financed at 6.99%. So on paper, 81 was purchased and I sold it for 39, lost 42. However, the loss, you could say, well, okay, you also, that's just how it is. I don't know if it's that terrible. That's what those cars, those luxury cars, that's what they do. They make you feel cosseted. They make you feel special. They're fucking nice to drive. I never had any problems with it. Any problems was external factors like a windscreen cracked, or that wasn't the car's fault. It always started. Never had any issues. You think BMW has terrible resale, Terry? Why don't you take a look at some of these EVs? Starchy, look at this. Starchy, $2, another $2. Thanks for that, Starch. Great hair day photo. You set 45,000 on fire. You're a moron. Well, Starchy, I had the fun of the car. How many fucks did I get in that car? How much pussy, breasts? What other? There's more than one way of working it out. Are you looking at purely financial, or are you looking at the enjoyment? I had a lot of fun with it. It was nice to enjoy it. It's not something you buy to make money out of. You buy it to have some memories. You're collecting memories. It's like, and I'll tell you something, it's funny you say this, moron, but the you know what? Watches are going the same way. They're no longer an investment. They are it's the enjoyment. Speaking of enjoyment, we've got Fuck Me Dead, we've got HR. I wake up in the morning and you're the last person I want to see on the stream.
Well, Paul, you were talking about
and
getting guests,
greatest. Just hang on. Can you keep quiet for a minute? I'm just trying to introduce. We've got the world's greatest dog trainer.
Why'd you boot him?
I didn't. I just put him in the back room so I could introduce you, because he wasn't shutting up for a fucking 30 seconds. The little selfish son of a bitch.
The little weasel?
The selfish son of a bitch can't wait 20 seconds so I introduce a good guest.
I feel like
how you got good debt, bad debt, rich dad, poor dad. You got good debt and you got bad debt. Well, he's a good guest and a bad guest. You're a good guest. He's a bad guest.
I see.
You understand?
Tell me about good debt. What's good debt?
Good debt is borrowing for increasing in value assets.
Such as?
Okay, a house or an apartment, something you rent out, something that helps you in retirement.
Okay, I'm with you.
Bad debt, consumer debt, stuff you spend and it's gone, like financing a holiday.
Do you know that there's people here are now financing groceries? There's like a grocery oriented credit card or line of credit. That's very frightening.
Well, it's not frightening. It's only if they can't pay it back.
It's terribly frightening because you definitely have to.
But they package it as points. You get the points, and you can get this and.
Yeah, but you know what? Eat the popcorn now and pay for it forever. Super chat.
Don't you love Starchy? $2. Bad debt is flushing 45,000 down the toilet, moron.
Yeah, but
what I'm trying to say is, when you buy a car like a BMW or like a Genesis or a Porsche, you don't buy it to sell it for a profit. You buy it because it gives you enjoyable motoring for a period of time.
Also, it does have a practical use. I mean, you know, you do need transportation. Now, in your case, you traded in a $80,000 BMW for $150,000 city bus. You traded up. I'm trying to help you here. Work with me, not against me.
Let me just say this to you. You've got to look. You don't. Honestly, it's interesting that Starchy's got so angry. See, he's passive aggressive. He can't be wrong. You know what? If you wanted to use the same philosophy Starchy does, you should live in the cheapest possible apartment. You would eat canned food and ramen noodles. You would buy all your clothes from Goodwill.
Would you leave me alone? Stop talking about
taxi cabs. You would buy secondhand taxi cabs.
You would buy Tudor instead of Rolex.
But see, what happens is,
yes, what happens? What does happen? Did you lose your train of thought, or did you lose your Wi-Fi?
No, I'm just reading some of the comments here.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
The thing is,
yes.
Let me say this to you. Actually, we can work this out. How much did I lose, right? So that's actually a fairly good question.
I read the comments, so you don't have to.
We can do, Marky.
Yeah, let's do it. Work it out. What was the total loss? And then we'll come up with.
Well, what I'm trying to say is we can work out the cost per kilometer. Yeah. So I paid 82,000 and I got 39. There you go. I lost 42. Okay.
Yes, but how long did you have it?
Almost 4 years. Okay.
All right. Well, hold on. So, so you had it for 88 months, and you lost $42,000. Divided by those 88 months, it's only $477 a month. Quite frankly, I don't think you could.
48 months. 48 months.
Oh, did I get
48 months.
Oh, that's a bit of a problem. 48 months. So 42,000 divided by 48 months. Okay, so $875 a month. Quite frankly, I don't think you could have leased it for that. What would a lease have cost? And how much mileage did you put on it?
Actually, the lease payment, it wasn't a lease, it was a purchase.
I understand that. But I'm just saying,
it was $1,000 a month. That's what the payment was.
You did better than had you leased it. And by the way, I read the comments so you don't have to. Look, they're bagging on both of us. This is why I didn't want HR to leave, because it gave people somebody else to hate. I mean, this is why we need him back.
Actually, there's nothing wrong with what he's saying, because you know what? Guess what, Marky?
Tell me.
The whole watch market is turning that way, like that car.
Well, that's why maybe we should invest in,
this is the whole thing, Starchy. It used to be you buy a Rolex, you'd make money, you could buy any watch, and you could trade out of it. Well, guess what, Starchy? Watches have gone the same way. I don't know if you saw my video on the prediction of the market. Did you see that video?
Yeah, actually, I did. I did watch that this morning. Yeah.
What did you think?
You have listen, the good times are over. It is what it is now. But honestly, can I just say, back to the BMW for a quick second, then we'll let JR in here. JR, don't leave. We want you. You know, the worst part of the depreciation was over, and that's the point at which you sold it. Like if you would have kept it, as long as it didn't break, if you would have kept it another 20 months, your cost basis would have really started to drop. But if it broke, you had risk of having to fix the damn thing. That would have been bad. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
So Archie, you know, you're here begging for gas.
It's JR. Hey,
Archie, you shut up and let me talk then. So you're here begging for gas. Come on, and that's how you treat me. That's how you treat me. Yeah. That's how you treat me.
Well, wait. Let him talk a minute. What do you guys?
Yeah, let me talk. So, okay, so that's my first narrative done. Archie, you know, you're advising people, you know, you're giving advice to Terry. You, of all people, giving advice? You, ArchieLuxury, giving a relationship advice? Fuck. Okay, on to the next narrative.
No, actually, it's J.R. Ewing from Dallas.
Was it?
Yeah, okay. Anyway, on to the next narrative. Terry, you need to get a shot of that guy. He's a fucking idiot. What are you doing, Terry? Get rid of him. He's baggage.
Actually, hang on a minute. Hang on. These two actually are a genius. They actually are
genius?
Like painting.
Archie?
No, yeah,
Archie's
they're like
a genius. Look at him.
Brain. They're like
look at him. No.
Brain.
Look at him. He's not even looking at the right screen. Wake up, Archie. What the fuck?
Can we go back to being a genius? Tell me more, Terry. Tell me more.
You are a genius. Look, okay, how many books have you written? Okay, how many has this guy written?
Yeah, and how many has he sold? And look at the reviews. They're like negative. They're negative. They're like 1-star reviews.
He's just so nasty.
Oh, wait.
Why do you keep kicking me, you cuck? Why do you keep kicking me, Arch? You can't handle the truth?
Wait. Hang on. Let me. HR, don't leave. Let me be.
Well, I'm not leaving. Archie keeps kicking me.
No, I know. I'm going to stop him. Just give me a second to talk.
Yes, go on.
I need to be HR's defense attorney for a quick moment. I know you're the prosecution and you are the judge, but let me be the defense attorney for just a quick second.
Where's Chief Tit?
Here's the problem.
Terry.
We have been on the air now for 18 minutes exactly, which means we have now, you know my kind of math. That means we have an hour and 42 minutes. If this fucker can fill a couple of those hour and 42 minutes, which is 60 plus 40 is 100 and 102 minutes we have. Let him fill up 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, let me talk, Arch. Thank Mark, the defense attorney. Thank you. Feel free to send your invoice to me after.
Just be nice.
Archie.
Can you be nice? Try and be nice though.
Okay, I'll try. Archie, okay, let me retract that. I'm sorry, Arch. Let me try again. Archie, do you really think you're in the best position to give relationship advice to people? To Terry, what do you think, Arch? Over to you.
Of course he is. Tell him why you definitely are.
Let me tell you a story. Can I tell you a story?
Okay.
Can I tell you a story? This is a
Listen,
story.
You have 102 minutes to tell us a story. Go ahead.
From a guy called Watson. He was the CEO of IBM. And he had an...
Wait, are you... Wait.
You don't run a vacuum
cleaner. Are you giving away free... In this economy, are you giving away free feet pictures?
No, my socks are on.
Anyhow,
my socks are on.
Let me tell you this.
Come on.
I got my socks on too. It's cold. You know that, Marky?
In China?
By the way, I got told off by the people I stayed with. They said to me, we noticed you don't change your socks enough. And they bought me some new socks. And then we went out for lunch the other day.
How'd they
notice,
and
they gave me these corn crackers. I said, oh, eat these. Then they said, oh, we're going for seafood later. And I said, well, why did you fill me up on all these stupid corn crackers?
Well, you know
what's this got to do with what I said, Arch? I'm talking about you giving relationship advice, and you're talking about corn crackers.
Here we go. We've got a guy called Watson. He was the CEO of IBM. He had an employee who made a decision which ended up costing IBM $5 million. This is in the 70s, right? 60s or 70s. And someone said to him, are you going to fire such and so? He just lost $5 million for the company. He goes, no, I've just invested $5 million worth of training. See, for somebody to be a good mentor or a teacher, they can't just have constant success. Okay, they have to have failure.
But Arch, they also can't have constant failure.
That's why Mark Goldberg is the greatest dog trainer that ever lived, because he's had dogs that bite him. He's
Wait,
had
I
dogs
got
that shit all over
I got a
him.
question for
He's had
HR.
dogs that snarl at him. But you know
Ask me
what?
the question, Mark. Ask me the question.
First of all, there's like
And
20.
he has trained these
There's like
bitches
100.
to
Bring him back.
respond.
Stop fucking kicking me.
There's like 100 of them.
He
There's
has
like 100.
responded to these dogs. He
There's
knows how to
100 of
treat
these
these
snarling.
dogs.
Archie, I'm gonna kill your microphone. There's 100 of these snarling dogs in the chat room right now. HR, I have one quick question for you. May I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course, Marky.
Did you skip leg day?
I've actually got. Do you want to see? Look, put me full screen. Put me full screen.
I believe you.
I've actually got. Put me full screen.
I believe you've been skipping leg day.
That's skipping leg day.
Oh yeah.
That's skipping leg day.
We need a profile. Yeah,
That's skipping leg day.
Yeah, keep going.
Are you married to a woman?
You do that. Oh, Terry and I need you to do that for another 20 minutes.
That's skipping leg day. That's skipping leg day.
Are you
That's
married
skipping
to a
leg day.
woman?
Hey, HR, has your wife ever seen a vacuum cleaner?
Hold on. That's skipping
You
leg
know what a
day.
vacuum cleaner does, HR?
Do you know what happy marriage? Do you know what happy marriage is? Do you know what happy marriage is?
Hey, HR, has that vacuum ever heard of shampoo? Have you ever heard of
Do you know what
shampoo,
happy?
HR?
I have another question. No, don't do that to him, Arch. Bring him back. I have another question for you, HR. Don't do that, Arch. I have another question.
If you kick me again, I'm going to go. If you kick me again, I'm gone.
HR, I have another question for you.
No joke, Archie. You kick me again, I'm gone, fuckface.
Archie, is that waxing or no? JR, is that waxing?
Fuck off. You know what, HR? Fuck
Go on,
off.
kick me then. Kick me then, you
more than
fucking
I
dick.
need
Well,
you,
no, he's not going to kick you. He's not.
You kick me, I'm gone. You kick me, I'm
You
gone.
need
I'm gonna
me
kick
more
you.
than I
I'm going to kick you. You don't threaten my pontiff.
You know what's interesting
don't
is
threaten
that
my pontiff.
you know what's interesting
On his
is
own
that
show.
like European football players they shave their legs, but like American ones don't. So that's what's interesting.
You know, because we're real men. We don't mind running against
Yeah.
a little bit of friction.
Yeah, you know, it's actually a turn on for me. I've never tell anybody that. But it's a turn on. But, like hairy legs.
This is the best comment ever. Archie, could you read that comment, please?
Those knees look calloused.
Calloused. Not calloused. Calloused. Yeah. Like he's been doing something on his knees a lot. That is fucking funny.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I think we've offered good advice. Let me say this to you. The whole watch market is turning the same way as the luxury car market.
Wait.
You know
Before we go into that nightmare, you know, we have Terry with us right now, and his boyfriend was just sent to the rubber room yesterday. I feel like we should.
I don't think they do that anymore, do they? That's like 1940.
I mean, you told me he went to the psych ward. Has he been?
No,
admitted?
he's admitted. He's admitted, but they're going to, from what the psychiatrist said, he should not have contact with his family for 2 weeks.
How did you know that? Because they won't talk to you. They won't give you any information.
Well, no, actually, he actually had one of the social workers there yesterday talk to me.
Nice.
So anyway, even though we're not married or anything, because the doctor had told him that he needs to get a protective order against his family, not for 2 weeks, and he thinks it's the best course of action. They're also going to up his antidepressants. Because they said that if he has contact with his family, in their opinion, that it could relate to more congenitive issues and stress and everything. So it's best to avoid contact with them for 2 weeks.
All right. Well, then he's probably on lockdown for 2 weeks.
His family? How the hell? What the hell? This is crazy.
Well, because his family was the one that was the ones that got like very vicious and caused the conflict. You know,
he's in the bin, Archie.
Yeah.
What happens in this country? Listen, what we really need is we really need Ron the actuary to explain this to us. But from let's just say I have had people in this situation, and couple of friends, and they'll typically do a 2-week lockdown if it's bad enough. So
yeah.
We're talking about no shoes, no shoelaces, no phone.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know what's strange though is that because I've actually met people in England and also Scotland and the United States that used to work in these facilities, I talked to a lady, she lived in New York in the 70s, and she said she did this as a career for 37 years. She was one of the nurses for electroshock therapy and all that in one of the asylums.
Yeah.
They said the state closed the majority of them in the 1980s because
Yeah, that's the laws.
the politicians said that they could no longer afford the funding for it because
Well,
it was
also
costing,
what
it
they
was
did,
costing them over $1 billion a year then.
Terry, what they did here
And
was
also, they had the drugs. Big Pharma stepped in and said, "We can take care of this with a pill."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, as the only American in the
Yeah.
panel, let me tell you what also a big contributing factor was they changed the laws on involuntary commitment and they made it much harder. So
Yeah.
whereas they could keep people, locked up indefinitely, they can't do that anymore. Which by the way, hold on, meant that they sent a lot of mentally ill people who had nowhere to go, no family, homeless people. They sent them out onto the streets where with their medication, which they promptly stopped taking, and then they cycle through the emergency room and get off their meds and cycle back through the emergency. It's a sad but fucked up situation here that we have with mental health.
I actually met a individual psychiatrist. He'd been one for 24 years in London. Guess how much this guy charged per hour then? And this was about 15 years ago for a 1-hour session. He drove an Aston Martin, but he could afford it. Guess how much he charged for a 1-hour session?
£50.
£1,200.
Wow, very nice. He was the doctor to the stars.
Yeah, I know. But though, like in America, though, like even like if you live in East LA now in places, they charge like up to $2,500 an hour or 2 hours. And like, because if you go out that way, it's like, hey, they all like they're used to it,
Okay, yeah, well, that's not really quite correct. But okay, Archie, tell us about the watch market.
Watch market's going the same way as the luxury car market. No longer investment vehicle. You buy one, you lose a fuckload of money. It's no longer fun. Most people.
But wait. Isn't that good if you're a buyer? Because aren't there bargains to be had now?
Well, that's actually what I said in the video, is that what's happening is the bargains aren't being passed on.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you will get hammered by the dealer who is keeping that money because it's taking so much longer to sell that inventory.
Well, that's because they won't drop the prices, accordingly. Like what they're doing is, and this is one of the things that you were talking about in your video. You used your Zenith as the reference point for that. Before they would give you 4, sell it for 5. Now they just want to give you 3 and still sell it for 5. It's not like they're going to sell it for 4. So
yeah,
they're just like upping their margin levels, maybe allowing for a little extra time to sell. But at any rate, but what I think that this does is it means that the private party sale could get more attractive. Like, for example, I want to sell I want to say it's a 2021, like late December 2021 Panda. Okay. And if I find the right punter, I can give him a better price than he's going to get from any dealer. And I'll get a better sale, and I'll get a better price than I'm going to get from any dealer. So it would definitely be, a better situation for both parties.
Guess who offered me a job a week ago, and I didn't
Target?
even like.
Target?
No. Interesting, but no, it has to do with watches, and I didn't even fill out an application. I don't even know how they got my information.
Mark Goldberg 8@gmail.com about that panel.
No, Steinhardt in Germany, the corporate headquarters, offered me a job. Okay, not making the watches or anything.
How did they offer you the job, Terry? How did that come by?
Okay, well, I don't know, but they emailed me directly.
Did they?
And
Did you forward me a copy of that email so I can verify this?
As soon as I find it, yeah. And this is what they want me to move to Germany because that's where the headquarters are.
Yes.
And they make the watches in Switzerland.
Well, you know who owns the company?
I don't know.
Gunther Steinhardt.
Yeah, but the watches are made in Switzerland, as everyone knows. So they want to start me out £94,000 a year.
I believe you should forward me that email. I will keep confidence as I did with your boyfriend, but I believe there's going to be a little bit of.
Why didn't you take it then?
Well, because look, it's
Walmart.
like this.
How could you give up Walmart?
Well, it's not that. Look, here's the thing. Okay, it's having to move to Germany. It's not so easy to move to Germany because
What?
you literally got to know the Steiten German language in order to fucking
Well,
live there.
they will be happy to get you, the correct visa. If not for Brexit, you could just use your own passport. But because of
True.
Brexit, you can't.
True.
You
Well,
know,
the thing of this
it's
too,
for an
though,
album cover, the best of the village, best of the village people. Look at this.
Okay,
oh,
so
that's
that's
cool. Did you make
Archie.
that? Did you do that?
Archie is the cop. There's me as
No,
the
no, I don't have
Indian.
that. That JD did that.
Okay.
Macho Brigade, man.
There's Chief Tit as the
Can't stop the
cowboy.
super chats, Macho Man.
Who's that bottom left? I don't recognize that person.
Oh, that's Aussie expat washing his car, the Toyota.
Yeah, it doesn't really do him justice.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the thing. You know the instructions for their watches? Like, you have to send off to get an English version because when they sell their watches, the language is either in German or Swiss because you have to, and of course, I can't understand Swiss, but
Well, what do
here's
they
the
want you
thing.
to do, by the way? What's the?
They want me to be, they want me to
French.
help with, right, they want me to be part of the marketing department and help them, like, I guess, promote the watches, even though I don't
Take
know
the
much about
job. Take the
Diana.
job, fool.
Jerry,
Take it.
I'm
well,
thinking
I feel
about
like
it.
Terry, go ahead and forward me that email. Take a moment, look for the email,
Pretend.
and forward it along.
Terry, just pretend.
Because I would like to verify for the audience that you don't belong in the loony bin next to your boyfriend, and because that's what they're going to think. And I would like to verify that no, you're well within your right mind. Now,
I gotta
Archie,
make
what are
sure
we
I
looking
didn't
at?
delete it.
What do we? Oh, you deleted your 94,000 pounds. That's a little sus. Little sus. Just so you know.
I gotta make sure I didn't delete it. Some of this shit
Archie,
I do delete by accident.
We've looked at this fucking salad for like 4 days now. Can you show us something new?
Marky, I want to show you. I want to have a salad on there. We want to.
You
I'm going to
already
give this opinion.
You not only ate that
This
salad,
story.
but you shit
There's
that
about as
salad
much
out for
chance
later.
of that story being real as there is of me actually eating this salad, Marky.
I understand. I see and I understand.
Oh, that's a good salad. Where'd you get that?
He pooped
The
that
hotel
salad
serve you
out days ago.
Oh, does the hotel serve that?
Okay, so let's
That's a
see.
Grand Hyatt salad, okay?
So they bought you some socks. Told you not to be so dirty and to change your socks now and again. How did they realize that you hadn't changed
Oh,
your socks?
by the way, they got a new nickname for me, by the way.
Oh, dear. What is it? Delusional fantasist?
Grumpy. They said I'm grumpy.
Like a grumpy bear?
Grumpy.
Yeah. Why would they call you grumpy? Why would they do that?
Grumpy. They said I'm grumpy.
Why?
Just some of the passive-aggressive stuff I've sort of responded to.
Maybe you should call them lumpy. You know, if they're grumpy.
I wonder if
I have a fight every day. Every day, I've got to turn this. I've got to turn this suitcase around. Do you understand that? I have to turn it around. Do you understand?
Can I ask you a question?
Every day I come into my room with a place like that.
Why does
and
it
I've
have
got
to be
put it
there,
like that,
Archie?
okay?
Why don't you put
First thing I do, by the way, here's my socks they bought me, okay?
Well, your front. What? Look, can you move the? Why don't you just move the suitcase in front of the wardrobe? Archie, can you hear me? Archie.
No, it's got a place. They told me it's got a place.
Oh, so it has to
Yes,
be
I
there.
can.
Why don't you move it?
Is it you I'm looking for? I moved it. I put it back.
I see. It's the daily.
I got a question. Okay, if I bought a used Steinhardt, there's a dealer in England.
Whoa! You don't have to buy a Steinhardt. You get an employee discount there.
Right, but here's the thing: that if I buy one used and not new, and because I know it'd be wrong to buy it new,
Why
it has
would you do that? Why?
Well, hang on. If it still has a guarantee with it and all for parts and all that, and I kept it for like a year or two and wore it,
Look at this.
I imagine know what you got.
MT85.
Are they waterproof?
MT85. Just 1 minute. MT85, you used to super chat these comments. What are you doing looking for freebies?
Well, why are you giving him one then? Don't complain.
What
Either
happened
read
to
it or-
MT85?
I don't know. Maybe he wants some quality content. Either read his comment or don't, but don't
Now, he
yell
said,
at him.
MT85 says, that's such bullshit. I got offered 4,000 more than I paid on my Batman after a year.
Well, yes,
Of
look, there
a
are
Batman,
certain
a Panda,
hype watches.
a Starbucks.
You're going to get more than retail. You'll get more
You
than
will,
retail.
if you get a Nautilus or an Aquanaut, you're laughing, man. You're laughing, but try and do it again. Try and do it again.
You're probably going to get your money back out of the the hype watches. Pretty much any steel GMT.
It's so hard to get.
Most of the
look at this. He's got another one. MT85 dealer offered me 29. Yeah, that if you can get that stuff, as I did actually point out that in my video. If you can get the hype stuff, of course you will do well, but that's next to impossible because normally MT85, what you're not telling me is the jewelry you had to buy to get that shit.
Well, not
the jewelry.
everybody.
He had to buy a lot of jewelry.
It depends. Not everybody has to do that.
MT85 did. Remember, he told us he was on the stream, Mark.
I see. Okay, fair point. But listen, 29K on a 2026 Panda. Again, that's probably their most hyped professional watch right now. It's the most hyped steel sports watch right now, the hardest one to get. So of course they're going to give you, of course they're going to offer you that. But
all those stars that were suing Rolex, did they ever settle with them? All those movie stars and all that were suing Rolex for.
Terry, I didn't get your email yet.
I'm still looking for it.
All those. Terry, don't talk. Just spend 5 minutes and find it, and then come back and talk to us because you're distracting yourself.
Rich Mitch has said to me, MT85 doesn't super chat anymore because of Lux. That's a great cop out.
Well, tell us,
blame
MT85.
Lux for lack of super chat. Tell him to stop screwing with the dungeon. The reason is because dangerous shit was happening on the dungeon. We're trying to stop the channel being taken down, guys.
But that's a separate channel. This is this channel. That's that channel. You don't want to super chat Lux.
Yeah, they just any excuse.
Here's your Archie. Take care of that cute little chubby cheeked Archie.
Are their watches waterproof?
Wait a minute, Terry. I don't have that email yet.
Don't worry, guys. I've canned the dungeon. Sorry, I've canned the Lux show. It's gone. It's no longer there. No more morning shows. Okay, it's canned.
Why? When did that happen? Does Lux know?
We weren't making any money.
Is this an announcement? Wait, that's all right. I'm just asking.
No, I'm just telling you. That's what happened. There's no more shows. There's no more shows because they weren't making any money. End of story.
When did that start? As of when?
Look, yesterday.
So, well, I mean, I guess what I'm asking is,
today.
Does Lux know he's fired? Or did you just announce it?
Of course.
I see. All right. Well, then
it's not making any money. There's no point pissing into a campfire.
I'm sorry. Can we rephrase this? Hold on. Let's rephrase this. Can we rephrase this that you fired him and canned the show because he upset MT85? And in order to give MT85 his money's worth, you just canned Lux and stopped the show. Isn't that really the narrative?
Exactly, of course.
Thank you. Work with me here. Work with me, not against me, or it's all going to go pear-shaped.
I must have deleted it, Mr. Goldberg.
Oh, damn it. There goes the job opportunity of a lifetime, Terry. Damn it.
I don't know. I thought it was in my spam folder. I can't find the damn thing.
That's very unfortunate, Terry.
It is.
Just a review to everybody. Terry was offered a £94,000 director of marketing job with Steinhardt, and he lost the email, so he can't take the job.
You know, I could try and go back to Harrods when I get back to the UK, see what they offer me.
You could.
In the watch department.
I'm a little concerned about that. Now that we've had this, debacle with the Steinhardt watch company.
Hey, if I can help you with a reference, Terry, I'm more than happy to help you with a reference.
Will that
Okay.
help? Will that really help?
Okay, I appreciate that, Arch. Thanks. I'll put our name on the top. That way there's a note.
Guys, I'm a little worried about the Harrods job. I'm a little worried about the
Anything I can do
Mercedes-Benz
to
job.
help you,
Based
man. I'm
on
always
Thank you. And
Hey,
it goes
man.
both ways with you guys. You know, anytime you need a reference, I don't mind giving that my info. Anyways, I wanted
what kind
to
of
ask you
reference are you going to give me? Super chat. I trained your dog. Super,
Yeah. Yeah, you did actually. So,
super chat. Archie.
oh, yeah. I
Here
was
we
wondering
go. We
what
got a
happened.
super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Panerai Ferrari, $2. What about the Aussie fans?
Well, don't
Sorry,
you do it?
Pam. That's just the way it goes.
Well, Archie's an Aussie, and Aussie, you know, he's here. So just
Yeah,
wake up.
so
Wake up
what
and tune
did
in.
happen? What did happen to the Paul Pluta show? Now it's all just one show?
The Paul Pluta show.
Paul Pluta.
No, it was the morning show, the Luxury show.
Good
It just wasn't
morning.
making
This
any
is
money,
Paul
Terry.
Pluta. Luxury
Yeah.
Lost.
You know, it actually sounds catchy though. Like you could make like a
I might have
cufflink
to get a
name with that.
conventional job, Marky. You know that? The watch market's fucked.
So, well, can you get work in Shenzhen, China?
He can sell real estate.
I don't know if he can.
No, that's fucked here.
Yeah, you need a work permit.
Do you really? Oh yeah, that's right. You
You don't
do.
just go to another
You do.
country
You
and
go
work.
on a tourist visa. You're not allowed to work. You're not
Oh,
allowed to
that's
do that.
right.
Sort of
You don't have a green card, do you?
He's in China. They don't give out.
No, they don't. Yeah, they have papers. That's right.
Yes. I would invite you to
Terry's
America.
always good at other people. Terry, what's happened with the boyfriend? He's safe. When's he going to see
he's
you?
safe. Look, he'll be down at the end of the month or beginning of next month when it's safer and the weather's clear. Look, he's
What happened as
fine.
far as that? What happened as far as the loan goes? Has he still got to make payments, or did he transfer the ticket, the flight?
Well, see, they have to hear from the doctor and get confirmation for that before they can, like oust the ticket or cancel it. So the doctor has to talk to the airline. They were supposed to do that today, so that way
He's not going to talk to the airline. His fee would be more expensive. The story, Terry, are you a troll? Please, Terry, you can't be for real. There are so many holes in your story. Number one, you have a $100 million trust fund.
No,
Number two, you financed the Camry at 29%. Number
21.
three, you've gone to America and work at Walmart. Number four, you have the boyfriend who's never been on a plane before. Number five, man, you had the family who accused you of theft. Your family accused you of stealing from them when you were staying. Terry, there is so many. Terry, what is the truth? Please. You're in Watfordshire in a bedsit, aren't you? You're in a bedsit in Watfordshire, aren't you?
Yes, but here's the thing, though. Yeah. What I can tell you, though, is that, okay, everything I have told you, gentlemen, is all true. There's nothing about my family. The thing was with the car, okay, it was actually financed at 20.9%. Or I thought, I
Instead
guess.
of interest, Marky, you notice they've all gone crazy about Lux going. Not one of them has super chatted $5 or said $2 super chat. Oh, I'm great. I support you, Arch. Not one of them has put their money where their mouth is.
Hey,
Isn't that weird? Hey, cheapskates.
Don't worry.
Not one of them has put $1 of support.
Whoa. Don't you worry. I'm standing by for the inevitable $100 super chat.
I'm sure you'll get one today because it's hump day.
It'll happen. Okay, so there are some inconsistencies that we are concerned about. For example, you just received an email for a 94,000 pound job in Switzerland. In Germany, yeah, and within just 3 days, you've lost the email.
Well, because sometimes that does happen where I think it's bullshit email and I don't keep it. So that way I just erase it.
You
It's like,
thought that the job offer of a lifetime was a bullshit email and you deleted
it could have been because, I mean, sometimes, like people scam
Well,
you
you
and stuff all
understand
the
Archie's
time.
point. There do
Yeah.
seem to be some inconsistencies, some holes, some things that are very
Yeah,
improbable.
I know. But look, can I tell you something? Okay.
Well, you've told us a lot of things.
Listen, I never stole the £1,000 pair of cufflinks at Harrods, and I never stole money from my family, because here's the truth.
Well, you
okay?
wouldn't need to. You have a $23 million Swiss bank account that you can't
Correct.
touch tax
Correct.
reasons until you're
Correct.
70 years.
So basically, the
What's the
reason
source
why,
of that money?
well, is from stocks and traded bonds and all that over the years. So I had my brother wire it to an account in Switzerland where it's safe in Zurich.
I see. Can we get your brother on the phone, please?
He's not here right now. He's all the way in California.
I see.
But anyways, here's the thing. Okay.
We're going to talk about here, Timely Behavior, $3, sponsoring a toilet break.
Nice.
The way I'm drinking this water and coffee, I will be needing that soon. Thank you so much.
Okay, no. About the car, okay, the car is safe because I've worked it out to where it will be fully paid off in 2 years. But here's the problem. Should have never bought it, should have leased it instead. It wouldn't have that problem. However, since I didn't buy it new or lease it new, you see where I'm going with this. So it's a 2020, and that's the reason why. The account in Switzerland, it's safe, and I can't touch it because I signed admission papers with the bank. I actually had to go to Zurich and sign them myself in order to determine that I would not touch the account until I turned the age of 70 and not before. Otherwise, they're going to charge me 61.9% to take money out. That's how Swiss law is. And the other thing with the boyfriend, he's stable, he's okay, he'll be out of there in 5 to 6 days time. But the 2-week thing, the doctor ordered because they want him to have no contact with his family for 2 weeks to be safe, because they're the ones that caused all the agony and all that.
Super chat.
So
Super chat, Starchy, $2. How much do you have in the bank, Arch? Less than $42. I'll tell you exactly what I have in the bank.
42,000, 42K.
I'll tell you exactly.
I know how much I have.
How much? 23 million.
$6,437.
$67.10 in one account, and the other one's got $28.13.
Well, at least look on the bright side, you're not overdrawn. You're not overdrawn.
It says on my one account, which is all the way in New Jersey, it has $1,973 in it.
Terry, could you?
By the way, they don't speak Swiss in Switzerland. They speak German, French, or Italian. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
So,
and they
you know what?
When
Terry,
you say they,
Terry, could you loan Archie some money? You've got a lot more than him.
Who paid for his trip?
Black Cat 997, $5 for additional Terry stories.
Yeah, tell us another story, Terry. Go ahead.
Okay, so did I tell you about the time that I got to sell a famous British celebrity cannoli suit at Harrods? Did I tell you that?
A what?
No.
A cannoli? What's a cannoli?
No, yeah, okay, guess who came in?
Hold on. Pierce Brosnan.
No, Paul McCartney.
You sold Paul McCartney. Did he get extra pants, extra set of trousers?
Yeah, he bought the whole bit. He wanted it double-breasted, so at that time we did the whole made-to-measure thing.
He doesn't have.
So he wanted a navy blue, double-breasted cannoli suit, and it was him. He came in and signed autographs, and he even gave me one. And the thing about was,
Terry, would you take a picture of that autograph and email it to me now?
I don't have it with me right now because it's in storage. I have to go get all my other stuff from storage.
I see.
But here's the thing. So anyway, yeah, he's very nice. He's very kind.
Can I ask a question, Terry? Why doesn't he have a tailor on Bond Street? Why does he got to go to a
does,
department
but
store?
he does, but they were passing by, he said, and he wanted to come in and see what we had. He also bought a shirt and tie as well. And his talent agent was with him, and he bought a couple of things from my
What was that?
coworker.
What was his name?
His name was Roger
Roger.
at the time, yeah. And so he also bought 3 pairs of shoes, and he bought
Roger or Sir Paul.
Sir Paul.
Now, did you call him? What'd you call him?
I called him Mr. McCartney. He said Paul will do.
Sir Paul.
And
Thank
yeah,
you very
yeah. So anyway, and he bought a beautiful tie. It was like a very light lavender color, which went well with the shirt and the suit. And he bought extra trousers, and he bought cufflinks, and I think he bought a hat too. I can't fully remember, but he bought some of the things. So yeah, like I mean, and it came up all to around I think around £8,400. So my commission off that then was about 2,600. So yeah.
Wow.
He's very nice guy. I like his music.
Well, this has been fascinating. I mean, the more you think you know a guy.
Yeah.
Terry, you're a font of amazing stories.
Look at the commission so high. Are you sure about that? £2,600 on an
No. I took it to the accounts department and asked them for sure. They said, yeah, that's what you earned off of the sale. That's what I asked them, make sure. And they said, yeah, that's your commission. So. You know,
Harrods earn a lot of money.
Yeah, they do. I mean, especially if you work in a restaurant and place as well. There, we have people that work there. They were walking away with £800 a day in tips. I'm no joke. In the restaurant.
Okay, Archie, I need an opinion.
Honestly, Archie would have no problem working there. He really wouldn't. He could be the upper management.
I hate to interrupt this with Watch Talk, but I want an opinion on this.
That's nice. That's a tutor.
It is.
I think it's beautiful. I love it. I love it, man.
I mean, it's a little chunky thick, but it has
but
so much
tuners
more.
are meant to be. I'm just gonna make you full screen there, Mark. I'm gonna make you full screen. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Are you selling it?
Panda.
No, I want
Tudor Panda.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing. I feel like it's a little redundant, this and the Rolex Panda. One of my objections to the Rolex is
having the two is so cool, man.
Really? You don't think I should sell that one and keep this one?
No, I mean both, man.
Yeah, keep both because
What year is your Panda?
I think it's December 21.
Just keep both, Mark. You know what?
Yeah, but there's like how much money do I have tied up in that Panda? I mean, what, 25, 30 grand somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, honestly,
this is only like what, 5? I forget exactly how much. 5.
Honestly, I don't see any reason why you would have any problems selling your one Daytona, because I saw one the other day from 92. It was a two-tone model with the champagne dial.
Terry, this has got nothing in. A 92 two-tone has nothing to do with Mark's Panda, but they're both sellable. Right. Okay, Pandas.
Yeah.
Daytonas are very sellable. Skies and Boys, we gave him at the Bro House. We gave him all the food for free, all the extra stuff, and he's never really been that appreciative. I must say, I was a bit disappointed with Skyzen.
Archie, who's the most famous person you've ever met?
In the Bro House, we gave him everything that we didn't use. I really haven't seen him being that appreciative.
Who's the most famous person you've ever met, Archibald?
Besides myself?
Well, of course, you are, in fact, you are an
How's that for narcissistic personality disorder?
Yes,
but you mean besides myself?
Yes, I'm aware. That's true, yes. But other than you. Because you've run in some you've met Tim.
I told you as a kid I met John Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? How?
I saw, when I was at the watch event, I saw Sir
Galahad.
Who's that guy? The singer. Da 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 da. Rod Stewart. I saw
Elton
Rod Stewart.
John.
Rod
Oh yeah,
Stewart.
Rod Stewart. Yeah, I like him too.
He
I
is
like.
so kind of a little bit up himself. Can I say that?
Yeah.
You know something about Elton John? He actually, when the newer version, most people didn't know this because he had 3 on special order. When the new version of Lotus Esprit came out with the V8, he actually got 3 ahead of everyone else who wanted one at the time.
Did you sell them to him?
No, but I remember it being titled though, as what they said about it. He actually put a special order in ahead of time and got 3 of them. He got 3 Lotus Esprit V8s when they came out. So yeah. You know, Lotus used to be a decent car. Not so much anymore, but they really were back
You
in the
tip
day.
50 on 300. I mean, like a standard tip for that, at least in America.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, the thing was they had a partnership with Toyota.
He just doesn't listen to anybody but himself. A little bit like Archie and me, so he does fit in well. But what I was talking about was the super chat. I ate at a restaurant last night, tipped 50 on 300. I mean, standard tip in America would be 60 on 50 on 300. So where you at, Davey? Where you at?
So, I mean, Lotus used to be a cool car.
Terry, have you gotten into American tipping culture?
Yeah, I went out to dinner a couple of weeks ago and I tipped $40. So,
Well, how much was the bill?
180.
That's a very expensive meal for somebody on a Walmart salary.
Well, nothing's really cheap here, believe it or not. So it's almost like in a way.
That's way above your station in life at the moment. Okay.
It is.
Does your Walmart have a Subway sandwich shop inside?
No, and you know something else too? They're closing down all the Dunkin' Donuts inside of them. Yeah, because ours hasn't been open for like 2 months now. So they're closing down all the Dunkin' Donuts.
I've never saw Dunkin' inside of Walmart.
Yeah, they have them here, but they're closing them down quick.
Nice.
They're having a lot of trouble right now. They said in America this year, it's going to be a very bad year for industrial American fast food.
Industrial American.
Well, you know what I mean, like McDonald's.
This is AI. Come on, Mark. This guy's AI. It's AI. We worked it out.
You know, he's pretty close.
Like McDonald's.
He's pretty close to a real human. You're right. He's pretty close to a real human. But, you know, it's a little...
Terry, are you AI?
It's a little...
No.
Terry, can we change your accent? Can we order a different accent?
I'm British. How are you going to do that? Anyway, so look, Lotus. So your opinion on Lotus? Why? What happened to them? What happened to them? Like, what happened to them? I mean, they were a decent car, but what happened to them?
They were never decent. They never worked, Mark. Terry, they never fucking worked.
Yeah. They were fast.
Why do you think the Mazda Miata was such a success? It's basically a Lotus that doesn't leak and starts and works.
That's what a Miata is? I never knew. A Miata?
Yeah, Miata.
Isn't that like that little girl's car they sell a lot of them?
It's exactly like a Lotus Elan, except that it doesn't leak and it starts.
Okay.
And it doesn't leak behind a puddle of oil and water.
Yeah. But, I mean, though, would you buy...
AI Terry Boston, change your accent to a female's voice.
Why? Here's the thing. Lotus, okay, though, what, like, if you was to buy one, you offered one, like, just given away to you, I mean, would you take it? Would you sell it? I mean, you know, would you keep it? Would you drive it if it's given to you?
I personally love Lotus.
Me too. But, like, why are they so bad, like, by car critics and all that? I mean, you know.
The quality in the old and... The quality they had some build quality issues and they had reliability issues.
Terry, how much electricity does it take to operate you?
Well, I'm a human being. Well, actually, my mother says I'm a male.
Did you hear what the kitten said?
I did. My mother says I'm a male, but I keep on telling I'm an alien being. I'm a being. I'm not a male.
He's probably an AI creation.
An alien. Hi, I got to tell you something. I'm actually in a...
I swear I'm human.
I swear I'm human.
I'm actually in a bidding war right now for a vintage poster of Area 51.
Wait, I have a question to ask the kitten. Baby,
Huh?
How come you wearing clothes? It's so rare that you do, but why are you fully dressed right now?
Because you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Okay. All right, no worries. Have you, just checking in, making sure you're okay.
1 degree in here.
It is cold. You could wear some jammies, though. It
Are
is
you
very
a Jimmy
cold.
Carr fan? Have we got any Jimmy Carr fans here?
Yeah.
Are
Mike
you a
the
Jimmy
Snake
Carr
likes him.
fan, Terry?
Yeah, Mike the Snake likes him. So, but it's like this, okay? The German cars, like the older German cars, and he wasn't wrong about this when he talked about it. They are actually a bit more reliable. But and I know that from like the practice ship of what Mercedes used to do, and then like you fast forward 35 years later, and it's all bad. So,
What is GAI?
Gay.
Oh,
Well, so am I, for that matter.
can I
Very
tell
good.
you something? Do you know that one time Elton John actually got very emotional on a interview with that he was given about 15 years ago, because he was in the realm many years ago too, where he was having a lot of unprotected intimacy at these gay clubs and everything when the whole AIDS thing was going around, and he got very emotional about it. You know?
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Well, Archie, tell us a little bit about China. Show us the footage. You swore you'd have footage for us. So since you've sworn over and over again to have footage, I'm sure you have some. Why don't we load that up and have a look?
yeah, I actually do have footage for you, Mark. You know,
Excellent. Excellent. Let's load it up.
I went out of my way to get footage for you, Mark.
Thank you. Let's have a look. Oh, dear.
Oh, look who we've got joining us. who's looking? I'm just loading it up. Look who we've got joining us, Marky.
I do see that. How are we, HR?
Hey guys, Harry, just a quick one. You're so full of shit. You talk so much crap. Your stories are rubbish. You're a liar. You're just an outright liar.
Prove it.
No, he needs to prove his stories are right. Oh yeah.
Well, you
Oh,
can't
yeah,
prove a negative. You can't prove a negative.
Oh,
Go ahead and
oh yeah. Oh yeah. That
bring
celebrity
him up
came
on
into the
charges.
store and he bought an extra pair of trousers. What was his friend's name? Roger. What the fuck?
Could you get closer to your microphone? Which story do you doubt the most? HR.
Is that better?
No. Okay, well, come back to us when we can hear you.
Is that better?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
well, I mean, like, no one would ever believe that. But the thing is that who would actually ask? I mean, if he was signing autographs and all that to people and the staff there, I mean, it's rather apparent that he did enter the store and go into the men's department, because I damn well waited on him.
No. I mean, really, you're telling me his friend's name was Roger? Okay, what was his last name?
Huh?
That was his agent.
That was his agent.
I'm talking to Terry. I'm talking to Terry.
Yeah, I didn't get his last name. It was just his first name. He introduced his
Well, let's
name as
Google it.
Roger.
What you said it was his. You did say it was his agent, manager.
Yeah,
let's
his
Google it then.
agent. His agent at the time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who
What
his
year-
agent is now.
What year was it?
This was like 2009.
Who was Paul
Terry.
McCartney
You know,
in
you say you're working in Walmart, yet you're going out spending hundreds of pounds. You've got 40 million.
Oh dear.
You're talking rubbish, Terry.
Are you sure? Are you sure his name wasn't Scott?
No, he told me it was Roger.
Yes. Well, you see, here's the thing. In 2009, the manager of Paul McCartney was named Scott, but his last name was Scott Roger.
See what I mean? It's not Terry. It's not adding up. Come on. Wait, Arch. Wait. We're cross-examining Terry. Wait.
I feel like we should look at the footage because it's been so long. Tell us, Archie, what do we got here?
We're going to check it out. Look at it. Fresh food. It's snacks like there you go, guys. Absolutely.
There you go, guys.
Well, that was like 12 seconds of footage. Can we see a little more? Could you explain?
Just when we couldn't get any lower with the panelists, we got Collector Invest. This is another guy who works at Walmart. He can verify Terry's
This guy's
story.
a
What do you
legend.
want, Collector Invest?
This guy is a legend, I'm telling you. Hi, Collector.
How you doing?
Super chat.
Skies and Boys, £5. JR, put Terry on a final written warning. Aren't she have a coffee? Aren't she have a coffee on me? Thank you. Archie,
Terry,
Archie, have a
I got to be honest.
on me. Thank you.
Terry, you're full of shit. None of your stories make sense. They're not even believable.
Like yours are.
Yeah, they are. My mum and dad are rich. And they put me through private school. That's all I say.
Exactly, because you live off your fucking parents, like most
No.
other predatory
I
kids.
don't live off them, but they bought me a house and a car and a bluesy. But I have to.
Exactly, yeah, you live off your parents.
Why are you
Terry,
jealous?
don't get
Why are you jealous?
Why
are you jealous?
HR is complete bullshit. It's just made up, okay? HR is an AI creation, okay?
Well, I thought that was Terry. I'm very confused. Who's real and who's not?
So Terry, tell me another bullshit story, big boy.
I don't have to explain myself to anyone here.
I
Just
feel
like
like we
no
should
one.
have a hot legs contest, and whoever
Hey
wins
Terry,
that.
why don't you tell them about the time when you were hanging out of the side of a Cadillac Escalade shooting a machine gun? Do you remember that one?
Because I don't. What? Who the hell has an Escalade? I mean, what the hell is that? They're like
You
crap.
do. You don't remember that story? You don't remember it? You don't remember it? You don't remember it?
No, because I never rode in a fucking Escalade because they're garbage. Why the hell would I want to ride?
By the
an
way,
Escalade?
it's not fucking. It's fucking. It's fuck like that. Not fucking. All right, Terry. Are you even?
Which part of the UK you're from, HR?
No, the name's JR. Get it right, Paul.
The son of a bitch thanks because all of a sudden, because he's got 3 Samanas or whatever, they can say whatever the hell he wants.
Sold
Why-
them all
whenever-
off.
I don't
The
have
money.
3 Samaras, you cuck.
Broke like the rest of us.
I'm broke, am I? Really? Really? £500,000 house, £60,000 left on the mortgage? Really? Only been in there for a year? Really? What do you think, Arch? What do you think, Arch?
I think you're full of shit, HR.
That's not what Zane said when I came off the call yesterday with him. That's not what Zane said.
I'll tell you what.
What do you think of that? Do you-
I didn't like
Successful you are. You notice you always put people down to build yourself up because you're just
No. I call out the bullshit. Terry's talking shit, Arch. He's talking absolute shit.
Collector Invest. We got Collector Invest today. What's his advice for us? We haven't seen you for ages, Collector Invest.
Yeah,
What have you been up to?
My Steam account was acting up, so I had to figure out the problem.
He accidentally deleted the email, right?
Who
Terry?
the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy, Arch?
Hey, play nice, HR. Don't you listen to HR there, Collect Invest.
Listen, there's a worse panelist than me, so I'm going to jump off. There's someone even worse than me. I'll see you later.
Market's over, Marky. Now the market is over, okay, Marky? Marky, now it's
What
over.
we got there? We got a nice antique clock.
Antique clock. I have this. You know what this is?
Nope. Starship Enterprise?
No,
Klingon
that's
warship?
that's actually a DeWatt statue made by DeWatt artist.
It's a fish. Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
These actually go for about $80 on eBay.
I would see if I could get $80 immediately if I were you.
And that's
Break
how
it.
much I paid for it.
Let's see if you can turn that into some cash.
I'm gonna hold on to that.
It's a very interesting clock he has.
And I also have like the objects too in here.
We've gone gonzo, Archie. Finally, we're going gonzo. Super chat.
CB.
Is that a coffin?
No.
That's what I was thinking. CB, $5 tonight. Amazing panel. Thank you, CB.
We do the best we can, guys. We're doing the best we can. It's a Victrola. I see. It's a wind-up Victrola.
That's old Victrola. And it still works.
Nice.
You know, Collector Invest also had a $2 million baseball card. Did you know about that, Mark?
Oh dear, what happened? Did you sell it and recoup your
No,
entire
I
investment?
actually have
Did you
like,
delete it?
a bunch of baseball cards. Right now, I'm actually sorting through my Magic the Gathering.
But where's the $2 million one?
In the vault.
Well, so you've got a $2 million card in the vault, and
I have more than that. I have like almost $1 trillion worth of like
oh, you have $1 trillion. You know that means you have even more than Terry Bolton does in history. Archie, what's wrong with us? You and I do not have millions and millions of dollars in a Swiss vault, but these two fuckers do. What have we done wrong, Archie?
Wait a minute, Mr. Goldberg. Let me ask you this, okay? Have you ever invested in public stocks and bonds and all that sort of thing?
Yeah,
Has
of course.
Archie?
Yeah.
Well, Archie has, hasn't he?
I have a portfolio. How dare you?
Okay, so does
I
Mr. Sir Chesterfield, do you? Oh, at one time you did.
I've got some in my retirement, but I don't manage it myself.
Okay, your father does though, right?
No, it's through your 401k. They manage your retirement funds. It's
Okay, so is it a mutual fund?
No, but anyhow. What's the point? Well, get to the point. It's irrelevant for your argument, but get to the point.
Okay, so if you do, then you're living on
It's
the
mainly
interest.
equities. I ticked the box that is mainly equities, Australian equities.
So you're living on the interest, right?
No, you can't.
It's reinvested.
I mean,
Reinvestment.
look, this is AI, Marky. Why do we deal with these AI drones? Can I ask you that?
Well, because we have like 48 minutes left to go. That's why.
You're right. It is completely irrelevant to what I'm asking. I was just asking because I remember about a year or two ago you said you had some investments, and that's what I was trying to clear up. Sorry.
I mean, you have individual stocks,
right?
You have ETFs, you have mutual funds, you have bonds.
Okay, so he was. So it's a
hardly any bonds. Bonds doesn't pay much, Mark. You don't get the return out of bonds.
No, but you need the conservative bucket.
I don't. I am one less than take it to the fucking casino and put it on red.
Well, yeah, because
your luck, it's going to come up 00.
Well, because his father is an expert in finances. So his father
anyhow, get to the point, Terry. What's the point?
Okay, so either way, so you have what you
No, I
live
don't.
off.
I don't. Just say no. I don't have nothing. No bonds, no stocks, nothing. Okay? Just talk about Goldberg. He's got all the money.
Okay, then Archie, what do you live off of per year other than the show contribution?
For fuck's sake,
super chats, and you two in the bottom there aren't big earners. You guys are not the big earners.
It is a rough night in defense of this panel.
What about Patreon? But you live off the Patreon contribution still, don't you?
I've been telling Archie for years to open an OnlyFans.
Okay.
There are people who like, there are chubby chasers who like Archie's physique. There are people who like feet.
Can you have a normal life after OnlyFans? Can
Absolutely,
you go back to
of course you can. I mean, Archie, you don't have a normal life now.
It's such a churn and burn industry,
you don't. Yes, but your life is not normal now, and I don't think that there is any OG member of this Archieverse that hasn't already seen your boobs and various parts of your balls have fallen out on air. We have seen boobs, feet, horns, haircut, double chins. We've been with you on the weight loss reboot. We've been there for the Tapeworm 2000. We've been there when you were overdrawn. We've been there when you burned your credit cards. We've been there when you were rich. We've been there when you're poor. I mean, what do we not know about you? But we really could use a better look at your feet and your underarms, nipples. There's all sorts of things people will pay for.
Wait a minute. You're forgetting he is rich because he's got a solid gold watch strapped to his arm.
You know, yeah, but like it's a depreciating asset.
Not for him.
The watch market is dead.
Well, that market is, but not. Look,
You
who's to
can't listen,
say?
Terry. You can't sell the fucking crystal off of that watch in order to, in order to pay for a plane ticket. You can't
Okay.
sell the crown in order to go to a restaurant. So it's really
Okay, but who says though that there's not an owed millionaire tomorrow that won't offer him top dollar for that?
He needs an income. He needs income, and I'm telling you, if super chats don't do it, then we got to go to OnlyFans.
Super chats are doing it, aren't they?
Well, I don't know. There's only 9 of them so far tonight. We have kind of fucked the entire, matrix. You and me with tonight's topic. I don't know. Maybe it's our fault. Maybe it's just the way things are. But it's not a good night.
How I earn my assets is I do it through trades. I actually trade on whenever a collectible crashes. I trade my more popular collectible for the crash collectible whenever it crashes down a little bit.
And you hope that it'll come back.
Hoping that'll come back.
So you're trying to catch a falling knife.
Well, it's kind of like the watch market, isn't it?
Archie, you got any more footage? I mean, we did see 15
Sure, we've
seconds
always
of
got
a food.
footage, Mark. Have a look at this.
Yeah, let's have a look. Narrate and tell us what we're looking at.
Amazing stuff. Look at this. This is China here, guys. Imperial. This is it, guys. It's amazing. Look at it. So much stuff on display. East meets West. Look at it. It's amazing here. China. Hello, Joe. Look at this. Markets here. Incredible.
Did you introduce
think,
yourself?
Mark?
I mean, they definitely look skinnier than us. They must eat healthier.
Well, they do because they eat a lot of rice and vegetables.
Well, rice isn't all that good for you necessarily. But
No, it isn't.
They're slim. I mean, you can't argue with it. We're kind of like a fat society. You can't see it, but I got some. If I go any further, I'm going to need like a training bra.
Well, you know something, England is actually a lot of people, like if you looked at the broad spectrum scale over the last 10 years or so, they're actually not as skinny as they used to be either.
Well, because there's a lot of grease in fish and chips.
Yeah, there is. And the beef.
Could you please explain to me, mushy peas?
They don't eat fish and chips. The number one seller is a kebab. The number one takeaway is a kebab.
Well, that's because the
That's
Raj,
right.
the Raj. The Indians really, at the end of the day, the Indians have colonized the colonizer.
Can I tell you something? When I was
Indian I've ever had in the UK.
Do you know something? When I was actually about 18, I was going to try and join.
Indian food I've ever had was in the UK.
Yeah, there's some.
I was actually going to try and join the British Royal Navy. However, I'll explain why I couldn't join. Because I was an inch too short and had flat
If you were a
feet.
homo.
I was an inch too short and I had flat feet, and they wouldn't take me. However, if I would have joined,
Can you imagine being shut up in a ship with all those hundreds and hundreds of men?
Maybe not, but here's the thing. Okay? They would have given me for free if I joined and signed the papers a Tudor dive watch, a free wool navy pea coat, a hat, a scarf, and a uniform.
A Tudor dive watch.
Yeah.
That's standard issue in the British Navy?
It is, yeah. Yeah. The blue dial one with no date.
I'm going to look this up.
Well, it used to be.
Did the British Navy ever issue sailors a Tudor dive watch? I just got to correct the spelling on Tudor and we'll get it. Oh shit, they did.
I told you.
But only clearance divers during the 50s and 60s.
Well, they did, but they were going to offer me one though if I joined them. They told me. Anyhow,
I don't know. That one's a little unclear, but it's mildly sus.
Well, yeah, but look, okay. I mean, I wanted to serve my country, but I couldn't because I have flat feet. They told me I was an inch too short and I have flat feet. Couldn't join.
Green man, that is outrageous, and I'm not sharing it. But Jesus fuck, that's funny. Super chat. Super chat.
Here we go. Black Cat 997, $5. You are far away from Beijing, but given the political situation there, are you seeing an elevated police presence? I'm not seeing anything. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
What's happening in Beijing?
I got no idea.
Me either.
Everything's fine. I don't know nothing.
There's more unrest in America than I think in China right at this moment. There is a lot of stuff happening.
Honestly, no, I don't. Look, I consider you guys great guys, I really do. And I just, I didn't want to ridicule Sir Chesterfield or anything. I just, I wanted to, because I know that his father works in finance and has for years. And
Terry, enough, Terry.
Super chat.
We got a super chat. Hurricane, $2. Nathan, thoughts on 1944 stainless steel witty penny?
Oh fuck, the steel one is super fucking. That's expensive.
Those are kind of like common. You want to look for
the common. The steel one is. Damn.
The steel ones are common.
What about the aluminum?
The aluminum is rare. You want to look for like a 1943 to 1944. Actually, that one is actually not common.
Have you got many?
They're like only about 15 around.
Oh, well, then they're going to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, wouldn't you have one? You got everything else.
If I actually see one, I'm probably trade for it.
The problem is no more pennies. Trump abolished the penny. Did you know that, Archie?
I know.
Trump abolished the penny.
Did he really?
Yeah. And it's probably smart, by the way.
It was costing more to make than they were worth.
Yeah, the mint has quit.
There
are no more pennies. And eventually what's going to happen is if you pay in cash, it's going to get rounded up or down.
The wheat pennies.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot of pennies. A lot of coins.
A lot of wheat pennies. I actually have books on coins. I'll show you this one.
Would you put them in one of the star, the coin machines and cash them all in at Walmart?
You don't. Because they're worth more than the face value.
Do you buy Krugerrands?
These are
silver dollars.
Silver $half.
$half. Okay.
Do you collect Krugerrands?
Krugerrands?
Yeah.
No, I haven't come across any of them.
Okay. The South African silver ones?
I haven't come across them yet.
Okay.
This YouTube business is dying, Mark. What do you think, Marky? What else? What other career options can I look at, Mark?
Well, we were talking about this. You could maybe become. I hear that Steinhardt is looking for a director of marketing, Archie.
You're not going to let that one go, are you?
And since Terry accidentally deleted the email, I feel like the position is still open.
He hates Steinhardt. You know what that's like?
For 94,000 pounds, Archie can love Steinhardt real dude sweet.
He would walk in there and piss all over the stock.
No, for 90. Listen, the man knows how to accept a super chat gratefully.
He would criticize him.
Are you looking at any travel this year yourself?
Super chat, yes. Super chat.
Vince B. Moore, $2. Arch, with no more funds for Lolex, thoughts on Tissot?
Tissot Horny.
Honestly, there really is nothing wrong with their watches for like an everyday.
I don't know, Mark. Tell me this: since the economy's going through the stinker, I don't know if really encourage me to buy cheaper stuff or just stay out of the hobby completely.
If you buy mid-tier garbage, you fuckers are going to lose money. A very wise man once said that.
I
Well,
would
yeah.
buy the silver watches. Just buy all the anything silver or
Where have
gold.
you been hiding, Collector Invest? What happened? What happened to you?
My the Steam Yard was having a fit. It was not allowing me to join like videos.
I see, but I don't understand.
It's AI, Mark. It's AI. This is just pure AI generated.
You know what?
Okay?
We're almost
AI. You know, you can tell it's AI how they start a sentence. Okay.
You know, it's
So
getting
you
better
work
and
in a
better.
boatyard? You work in a boatyard?
Archie, it's getting better. Oh my God, they're talking to each other. It's getting better and better. You know, give it another 8, 9, 10 months, and we won't even be able to tell anymore. You know, but I don't know, Tissot. I find the PRX kind of underwhelming. But that being said, if you want a Swiss-made watch, I wouldn't go for the automatic because you're getting close to $1,000. I'd get the quartz one, but I'd get it used on eBay, and you could probably get it for $275.
I don't know, Mr. Goldberg. Actually, the new PRS 516 is actually quite decent for the first time for like under $2,000.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying though. If we're in the $2,000 range for a watch though, now we've got some. There's some Omega in the mix.
Yeah, it's just you can't dive with it though. But yeah,
you know. Anyway. I don't know, Archie. What are the other options? Can you work there in China? Can your hosts hook you up with a company and you can be, you know, the white monkey? What in China, the white monkey is the white guy who fronts for companies because the Chinese do like to buy products that are popular in the West, so they get Western actors who represent them. You know, represent these companies.
100% right, Marky. You are 100%. That's what I'm trying to get a job as, a front man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you could be a presenter at the mall. It's too bad that Evergrande went under because you could absolutely, you know, you could have sold condos. But
I'm going to take my real estate test though.
Yeah, you can do that here. Real estate's still selling here in China. It's very problematic right now.
Well, you know, actually in Australia and England, it's not bad either.
Well, there you go. You can go home.
Yeah. You got one day. Are you going to come and see me?
In Arkansas, never.
No, England.
In England, absolutely.
Okay.
If we're in London at the same time, definitely.
Will we have tea and crumpets?
That would be lovely. Do you know what? Okay, this is true story. I'm sure you know this better than I, but there's a high tea at Harrods that's outrageously good.
Oh, I know.
What's the cost now? Because I remember back in the fucking 80s, it was like, you know, $90. So I can't imagine now.
Oh, they have some in the coffee and tea department there. I've seen people spend as much as £500 on 3 boxes of tea before. So probably.
No, but I'm talking about they used to serve a high tea. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, they probably, Lord, I'd say today probably easily £25-35 a cup or more, easily, because in their cafe there, because I mean, you cannot walk in there with just £1,000 and expect to walk out with something. There's no way.
And when I was there, which was like literally 1980, it was well, I've been back to London since, but high tea at Harrods, and it was in other words, you just reserved. And you had a table, and then it was like a high tea buffet. It was one price.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
I saw so many pastries, finger sandwiches. I mean, these tables were piled like over your head.
Yeah.
Everything beautiful, just beautiful.
But you know something, actually, since I worked there, 2 years after I left, they added a caviar department devoted only to prestigious seafoods from around the world in caviar. And the beluga caviar, which comes from the whale, get this.
Beluga. Hold on. There is a beluga whale.
Yeah.
Beluga caviar comes from a fish called the sturgeon, which is
right
in Russia. It doesn't come from a whale. Just so you know.
Right. Well, get
The
this.
whale is a mammal and they don't lay eggs; they have live babies.
Okay. Well, when I went back in there,
AI, you can't teach AI this. You're supposed to like.
guess what they charge for 4 ounces of that now?
Oh, that could be $2,500.
No, you're close.
Yeah.
£2,732.
There you go. Well, it's a lot of money, but that stuff is very specialized. The best ship
Oh
comes
yeah.
from Russia. Although they're starting to farm sturgeon now too.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Super chat. We've got one here from Clyde. When the LD was there, he was a colonial.
What does that mean? I don't get it. Clyde, what are you saying?
When the
Clyde,
LD, whose LD was
I don't know, but I'm sending Clyde a link. Clyde, the mug is going to get rubbed. I'm sending you a link, like right now. Stand by.
As I said, Archie could get a job there easy. He would be paid well too. Oh, yeah.
Well, he does have the British passport, so theoretically.
Yeah. I bet you even they would promote him to executive because he, he's got the experience.
Clyde, we need you so bad. I've just sent you we need you to clean this panel up. I just sent you a link. Please, dear God, get here. Thank you. You can even call me the log drainer, which annoys me to no end because it's stuck. Goddamn. He's so fucking good at nicknames. Spider bite, garbage fire, minotaur.
very annoying. Marky, he's annoying.
Terribly
Okay.
annoying. So annoying.
Whatever happened to the GMT guy that used to be on the show?
Mr. GMT, Mr. Beautiful.
He comes
Mr.
on
Handsome.
occasionally.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's a busy man, unlike the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, don't he
He's got
travel the world a lot?
He's got a
Terry, could you read this for me, Terry?
Whales don't lay eggs, you fake wit. Whales don't lay eggs, you fake wit.
Thank you.
They don't have to lay the eggs because there's fish for them, and they get them out of the water, and then they cut them open and get the
That's poop.
the caviar out. Of them. Yeah,
Poop.
yeah.
That's fish poop. I don't know. You know what? I've had a bit of caviar. I'm not a
Rancher's on. Rancher joins the stream. Hello, Rancher.
Okay, Mark was talking about his experiences at Wayfair. When he was there, it was so long ago, he was still a colonial.
It
It was before the Revolutionary War.
It was a.
He was wearing a tri-corner hat.
We were talking about
he was attending the latest lecture from Benjamin fucking Franklin.
Clyde, you forget you're older than me.
No, actually, you're 10 years older.
I know, but you're in Oklahoma, which makes you like technically, it's like dog years where you are.
Yeah,
Actually,
but
can I tell you guys something?
Go ahead.
Interesting.
Clyde, I want to ask you a question, Clyde. What do you mean LW? What is that?
LD, log drainer.
You just made a typo. Your super chat had a typo.
What did it say?
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Where'd it go? Oh, never mind. You didn't. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? Let me explain this to you, Archie, real quick. When you super chat only $2, you're only allowed to use so many characters, and so Clyde is very carefully, like abbreviating everything to stay within the $2 range, so he doesn't have to give $3. Right, Clyde?
Yeah. Oh, I see. Thank you.
Excellent. I'm sorry, Terry. What were you going to say?
Okay, so for the Americans that's in here, okay, I want to say something interesting, and this was actually a true fact.
Well, there'd be a
Did
person.
you all,
Anyway, go ahead.
did you all know that one time that Benjamin Franklin actually shot a man on the White House lawn for treason? Did you know that?
Who knew? That's not even in the historical record, so it is unreal that you know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, my school had the original library was willed to it by Benjamin Franklin upon his death.
Well, what's funny is I went to Franklin and Marshall College, which was endowed by Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah. Yep. And he got along with them both.
I'm not that old, Clyde. You're older than me, Clyde. And by the way, Clyde, I'm not the one in this group who dropped a howitzer shell on nearly killed the whole platoon by dropping a howitzer shell.
Number one, it's a battery, not a company.
That's why I say
maybe back in colonial times it was.
What do you mean I don't think the battery was invented when you super chat.
I don't think it really matters when they're all dead, doesn't it, Mark?
Because Clive, somebody grabbed
We're
my
arguing
hand. It wasn't my
semantics.
fault.
Thomas Burnett, £2. Just tuned back in. Has Luxy been fired? Why?
Well, some bad news.
Has he been fired?
MT85 insisted.
Oh. Archie, do you have a cold?
Get better.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You know, I had one for 3 weeks I couldn't get rid of, and I took some Alka-Seltzer, the
Real
purple
quick,
pill.
Terry, we should let Archie answer this more thoroughly. Archie, please answer Thomas Burnett's super chat.
Has Luxy been fired? Why? We were responding to MT85 saying he's not donating until Luxy's gone. So we said Luxy's gone. And I didn't see $1 from MT85 come in. So I think that's not the real MT85.
Well, you know, to be fair,
it's not me. I wish it was. I wish I was that devious, because I would be having some. Oh God!
But also, to be fair, to identify, you did say that the morning show wasn't making any money. You did say that. We have another super chat. Things are picking up.
This is for
Super
the.
chat.
I'm just trying to load this up here.
Load it up, big boy.
Look, Tan, if the clip is in Washington.
By the way, Terry, we have a small problem. Benjamin Franklin died in 1790, and the White House wasn't built until 1792.
Well, then why does it say though in the other part?
Listen, Terry, your AI programming occasionally is glitching. That's all.
What? Now you make it sound like I'm fucking RoboCop or something.
You're just glitching a little.
I'm not Peter Weller.
No.
We're going to give you an over-the-air update, and you'll be fine.
No one's accusing you of that. RoboCop is cool.
Well, it's too late now. Don't put my
Lady boy.
Lady. You're not singing right.
Lady boy.
No. Lady boy.
I'm still not very good with my type. But yeah, just your latest girlfriend. This is Miss Monday, is it? Yeah. Monday. Maybe Miss Tuesday. Could be Miss Wednesday. You never know.
Lady boy.
So here we are. I don't know if you've caught the live stream. We're still here, like Grant and Stodgy. Like I can't remember. Right. And we bought pizza. Like, what more could you ask for?
And what more could you ask for? Nothing much in my book.
I can't film inside, which is where we're off to next. But we can definitely eat pizza.
Lady Boy is wearing daytime ice cream.
Live stream right now.
There we go. How's that? That was easy. Easy Company was in that clip there.
$20.
Oh, one up trading, $20. This is for the Lux show to go on.
Well, I guess it's bad.
I'll have to go and hire him again. No worries, one up trading.
You know what? $20 will actually get the Lux show on like at least 20 times. Based on current, exchange rates from the baht to the Australian dollar.
What is tomorrow?
100%.
The 29th here in the civilized world.
Yes.
Well, I mean, but what day is it?
Wednesday is today.
Tomorrow.
Today's Wednesday here in Merca.
Okay, so then tomorrow is Thursday?
Well, that's the way it normally works.
Dude, how high are you?
Terry, it normally works that way, but I know you're glitching a little. And as I said, there's going to be an over-the-air update tonight before midnight. You're going to be fine, and you'll remember what day it is, and everything will be better.
Well, what day is it in China? Aren't they like a day ahead or something?
Terry, you'll also know that whales don't lay eggs.
Well, look, Terry's probably having a problem with AI, anal infiltration.
No.
You say that like
look, here's the thing, okay? I wasn't sure. Okay, because sometimes I forget what day it is, don't you? You can forget.
That's why I wear a day date brightly.
Well, okay, so my watch does tell the date and the day, but still, though, I can't remember to look at it a lot of the time.
Oh, Once again,
Hammer
there's
time.
something where, listen, your chip is going to get updated. Don't you forget to look at your watch.
I'm not RoboCop. Why are you
You're
treating
right.
me that way?
RoboCop remembered to look at his watch.
Peter Weller didn't wear a watch in
I
that
thought
film,
you were a
did he?
watch collector, and you're telling me you have a watch. You just forget to look at it, and you're asking us what day and time it is.
Well, look. No one's saying. We're not saying that you're RoboCop. We're just saying that every time you leave a room, you probably end it with, "Thank you for your coagulation."
That's about right. So,
coagulation. Now there's a
Yes.
word. There is a word.
actually, I really did like the first one that came out in like 84 or something. It was actually a decent movie.
Well, you
It was
liked it when it came out. I'm sure.
Did you know that
Yeah.
Benjamin
You liked it
Franklin
more
invented
when it.
fire?
Never mind.
Yeah. But see, though, I mean, and then they made a reiteration one in 2012 or something. It wasn't the same. So, yeah, I mean, I grew up watching classic American in the UK television. We watched, the shows like Knight Rider, Magnum PI, and all that. They'd be on.
What was the name of the car that talked?
Oh, KIT, Knight Industries 2000.
There we go.
Huh. Okay, impressive.
Yeah, I am
Very
the voice of
impressive.
Knight
Once in a
Industries
while-
2000.
Like
Micro
that
Pressure.
clip, Clive, that ooey clip with you in it. Remember, Clive? That ooey clip with the Knight Rider.
Do you have
Yeah.
that, Clyde?
You mean back when that show was good enough where people actually made clips? Yeah, I remember that.
Ooey. Remember, ooey made that clip with you in it.
Oh, yeah.
Clive, Knight Rider.
Well, I remember I also did Clive Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
What happened to all those videos, Clyde?
Uwe?
Yeah.
I think he took him down when the channel was struck.
Oh.
I wish that car was real. Wouldn't it be so fucking cool to drive into a brick wall with the car and it didn't hurt it?
No, actually, you can try it right now.
Oh, I could, but I don't know if my car would be able to do that. I want that car. It turbo boosted over things. Wasn't that neat?
Okay, guys, I'm just going to, for the last 20 minutes, I'm just going to cull a few people here from the stream.
What? Wait, you're putting effort into the stream now?
Watch Collector Market. We've got Rancher, we've got Marky and Archie. Guys, I want to ask you.
Wait, did you just thin the
Tell
herd?
me, we got Rancher here. We've snaked him on. Rancher, what is happening to the collectible market in 2026? Is it fucked or what is it? What's your view? Give us your view. You've got the microphone now. Tell us the Rancher opinion.
I think it's become like the ArchieLuxury channel.
Ooh. Timeless, ageless.
Sad. That is so sad, Clive.
No, I'm just going to let that be interpreted the way people want to interpret it.
Is it just overlived its welcome? What's happened?
Well, actually, people are trying to give it directions and hope and trying to communicate with the watch market, but the watch market is basically just looking off in the distance, just ignoring everyone.
You know what? It's gathering strength, Clyde. It's like a tsunami that starts with a single pebble dropped into the ocean, a small tremor on a tectonic plate, and it bides its time. It waits, and then before you know it, it overwhelms Japan. That's what's happening here. I feel like this is a time to just drive hard bargains on the stuff that you want, because there's.
Are you buying anything this year, Rancher?
No.
He doesn't buy stuff. He digs it up.
Any cars? Anything in cars you're doing this year?
No, not really. I was thinking at one point like getting a nice one of those nice low-slung Lexuses, but
Clyde, how's the crime business? I mean, I think that's really
well, if you're criminal defense,
like a barometer.
crime definitely does pay.
Well, exactly. But I'm just saying, I'm sure there's. Well, I guess I should ask: Are there rhythms to the fucking crime business where there's dry spots and busy periods and.
Yep, and of course I also do like a number of domestic cases on the side, so it's almost like a 2-cycle engine.
You mean like divorces or domestic?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were getting out of that. You didn't like the divorces.
I'm not fond of the divorces, but on the other hand, it's just like it's a 2-cycle engine. If you give it a 2-cycle engine, you don't take away one of your cycles.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just wonder the problem with
Well-
is like a divorce case could suck up more time than you anticipated. So could you allow for X number of hours and then after that we start billing?
Ding,
I
ding,
don't know.
ding.
Okay.
Yeah, you really can't. You really can't do flat fee anymore.
That's what I wondered. Because
Well,
let's talk about that right after this flat fee of $10.
$10. Here we go. $10 super chat. $10. Lux show must go on, and gold will hit 10,000, and all watches will go up. You will see. Gray market or retail, they will go up.
I
One
hope
up
so.
trading. $10. Thank you so much.
Because the melt value of my Submariner is increasing on the daily.
That's true. I've got actually a number of like gold watches I bought for like literally the melt value back like 2 or 3 or 5 years ago. Maybe it's time to take a look at them now.
Yeah, definitely. But
Did you see that melt value on a Sky Dweller, a white gold Sky Dweller?
Yeah, but okay. But here's why. Here's why I'm looking at the melt value of my watches.
Yeah.
You remember like one of the first episodes of Game of Thrones?
That's such a good show.
Where Khaleesi's brother was still exist, basically demanding that Khal Drogo give him a golden
breakfasts.
Yes, give him a golden crown.
Yes,
a crown of gold.
Yes,
yes.
Let's see if I melted. I was thinking if I melt all my watches what could I do with all the molten gold?
Molten gold.
Yep.
What could you do, Clyde? What could you do?
2 words: horn holders.
Golden horn holders. I like it. I feel like any kind of an adornment is a good thing.
Exactly. That'd be in this case it'd be more of an adornment, but yes.
Clyde, do you recognize this watch?
I don't. Yes, I do. Yes,
you should. You should.
Of course, if someone would have put you up full screen, oh, there we go.
I'm working on it. So, why do you recognize this watch?
That used to be my watch, I believe.
Correct. Could you tell me? Let me see if the scratch shows the fuck up here. Hang on, I gotta find it.
It did not have that when I sent it to you. No goddamn refunds.
I just want to know, like, do you see the marking? Like, as though it got squished down. Like, can you see the?
No, I don't see any markings. That watch looks pristine.
Anyway, I was glad to get it. And when Clyde offered it to me,
not only that, you were also glad to receive the watch as well.
My Rolex AD is also a Tudor boutique, so I called him and I said, "Listen, before I buy this off of my buddy, I just want to make sure you won't be mad that I didn't buy it from you." And he's like, "No." He goes, "Buy it from your buddy." He goes, "We barely have seen one," so I think they got a little bit more accessible since that time. Which
I have sent you so many goddamn great Tudors, have I not?
The 54, you got me the 54, which I go through back and forth whether I like it or I don't. But what else? I think just those 2, right?
Yep. I said, hey, you're thinking of you're thinking about them. There's one down here. You mean to buy and send it to?
I got to tell you something. I need to just wear that 54 more because it's actually good. It's not that small. It's 37, and once in a while I'll wear my 34 Rolex, and I don't feel bad about it. So I really need to wear that a bit more. It's definitely not a bad watch. Okay, what's going to happen to the pricing?
We got Mobster, $2. Mobster, Arch, if you fire Lux, can JJ have Lux run his show?
Well,
Thank
Lux
you,
would be a
Mobster.
free agent. Lux would be a free agent, but Lux has just been rehired, so he's not available.
Exactly.
He's no longer available. So yeah, I have the 54, which I got via Clyde. The 58 I bought from my AD, and the Pelagos I bought from an AD, not the one that I use currently, but I did buy that at an AD. So yeah, I got all 3 of them. Although that the Black Bay 58, there's 25 different iterations of that right now. I got the Tudor tampon, as I like to call it.
Herman Bovino is here.
Well, who's that? Who dat? New phone. Who dis?
Well, I know the one Bovino is the guy that was in charge of the Border Patrol until recently, allegedly.
I see.
one wearing the Gestapo coat.
Yes. Referring, of course, to Minnesota assassination execution.
Right.
Okay.
Well, actually,
right.
and actually, Archie. Oh wow! I just realized you're spelling Pontiff correctly.
Thank you.
So tell us, Arch, how are things going in China? How much longer are you there for? Are you going to make up with your hosts? What are you going to have for dinner tonight with them?
Yeah, I got to be totally honest with you. Very passive aggressive. Passive aggressive. I'm now referred to as grumpy. Grumpy. Sometimes
Does
I'm
familiarity? Is it because familiarity breeds contempt? Like, have you just been around too much? Like, why all of a sudden?
I think I just don't accept their passive aggressive stance. Like, okay, so I went out. We went out to a restaurant, right?
Right.
And we went for Vietnamese. Then I said, look, I'm paying, eat as much as you want. And then they gave me they couldn't eat it all. So they said, oh, you have some of this, try this, try this. Anyhow, after that, a couple hours later, we went to this expensive seafood restaurant. They got upset when I said, hey, I'm so full from the Vietnamese. I don't want any. So, oh, no, we got to have some seafood. Oh, okay, I'll have a little bit. They got upset that I wasn't eating this expensive seafood. And I said, well, I'm sort of full.
Oh, hold on. Are you really ArchieLuxury, Archibald Chesterfield III, the method actor played by Paul Pluta? Because the Paul Pluta that I know, I'm wondering if you're not an AI version who can't eat that much, because the fucker I know could have eaten anything.
Wait. You realize I stands for intelligence, right?
I don't know. Who are you and why could you not eat?
I went to the seafood restaurant where you pick the live seafood, then they make it immediately for you.
You know, I get that, but like, I've seen you at a Bangkok buffet.
Did you jump into the tank and eat the lobster raw like venom?
You know what?
Like the Australian version of venom.
Clyde, he tried to do that to like a 1,000 kilogram saltwater crocodile. He jumped into the tank and tried to eat that fucking, like 8 meter long croc.
Yes.
Well, actually, but you heard about when he was a newborn, the incident involving him, right?
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
My baby ate a dingo.
my bad.
So I've got to tell you seriously, it's kind of
8 minutes, guys. Only 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of it's had its moments, but I think this is the last trip. Okay, this is.
You mean the last trip this quarter, the last trip this month?
I don't understand.
The question I've got is, do I leave my tram or do I take my tram?
I know you're taking your tram, but like I don't understand why. What do you mean I couldn't eat anymore?
There's a super chat.
$10.
Super chat. £10.
£10.
Rank the watches worn in movies. 1, the Hoya Monaco worn by McQueen. 2, the Casio calculator watch in Back to the Future. 3, the Ventura worn by Elvis. 4, the Seiko Willard. And 5, Connery sub. I think you would have to say
you'd have to put
Connery sub.
Yeah.
Hoya Monaco.
Yes.
Seiko Willard.
Seiko Willard. Back to the Future, and then Elvis last.
That is the correct order of all.
I would say.
Have to agree.
I would say Ventura. Like I said, I'd say the Ventura. I'd place the Ventura before the calculator watch, before the Back to the Future. But otherwise, oddly enough,
you're an Elvis fan.
I think Elvis had a lot more influence upon, especially people Mark's age.
Clyde, you're older than I am.
Uh-huh.
Archie, who put that up? Because that's fucking funny, but did Hertan do that?
What's Chingao Nation, you ask? It's a forum for enthusiasts to talk art, watches, weed, and blueberry pie. Join today. My direct message, Mike the Snake.
DM Mike the Snake.
But who put that up? That's fucking, I think that had to be Hertan.
I didn't.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Did you? Because that's word. You know what? Honestly, that's so well written. Sometimes I forget.
Tan.
Tan did it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, because
he has to do something when he's passively looking off to the side for extended amounts of time on live streams.
I got to tell you something, Clive. Do you think the watch market will ever come back, or it's fucked? How fucked is it?
Well, I think it is, but it's just like the gravy days couldn't last. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey,
The gravy days couldn't last forever.
Mikey.
You're saying.
Right. Now, hey,
Mikey.
Mike, what are you using as a sensor? I'm using a Libra 3 Plus. Is that what you're using?
Libra 2, but I believe soon to be upgrading to the Libra 3.
Mike, what's your blood sugar right now?
My blood sugar right now is
Take a look. Clyde, you do the same.
I'll take a guess. 96. Okay.
Have a look.
Hear the little beep?
Yep. 93. Clyde, what's yours?
Let me look. I actually don't have to stick it to the arm. It just keeps track of it.
Yeah. You got to look at your phone.
That's a pretty good fucking guess, huh?
Yeah, but it's very close. Last time Clyde looked, it was 230, and
that's not even that insanely high. People struggle to stay, to get below 200.
Oh, that's good to know. I was worried.
190.
190. That's much better, Clyde.
That's still pretty high, but you
really. I'm working on. Yeah, hold on for 1 second. Why don't
I mean, normal sugar is around 100 to 140. I think is like what they consider normal, or around there. Like maybe.
Oh, you're below normal, Mikey. You're below.
Eat a raisin. Eat a Tic Tac.
At 93, I'm perfect. I shoot for 100.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm. If this little cool machine tells you, you can check your daily graph.
$5.
$5. Jefferson Exotic, $5.
Electric.
Verily, I say until that rancher's jokes give me new life. Oh my fucking God, everyone is a home run. I never want it to stop. Jesus, laugh out loud. Oh my God, hallelujah.
Well, thank you, Jefferson Exotic. I appreciate it.
Such a fan
I was
of
thinking about reducing my presence here and reducing my jokes, but I think I'll have to double it just to please you.
Well, it brings in the money, Clyde. You bring it in.
$5.
He's usually in the comments complaining about you. So I'm glad to see Jefferson.
Well, then I'll especially. See, I was going to come on until Archie basically said, oh, fuck, Clyde was such an annoying pain in the ass or something.
Jefferson Exotic. Jefferson Electric.
No, okay.
We're glad you're here. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Rancher, the watch market, tell me this seriously. How fucked is it this year? How fucked?
Well, let me put it this way. I almost think diabetes talk in a relaxed format. Nice. Well, guys, look. If you want to quit talking about diabetes, then make with the moolah. Come on, tough it up.
Welcome to listen. Talking blood sugar in a relaxed format.
Exactly.
Yeah, blood talk's going to cost blood money. We need
no
blood money.
Blood money. Oh, that's nice.
There's no way that his blood sugar is normal. I think the entire panel is either diabetic or pre-diabetic. There's no way your blood sugar is normal, Archibald.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Like this is Ryan Hofree. What a sweet
Goldberg looks like Brad Pitt. Fight Club compared to AC3. Jefferson.
I'll take it. It's not often that I've been compared to Brad Pitt, but thank you. I'm gonna take. You know what?
Yeah,
let's talk about that. If
Mark.
If we were,
I tell you what, when they're going to make the movie ArchieLuxury, we're going to have John Candy playing Rancher.
We had your movie. Your movie's been made already.
Okay.
But listen. Okay, hold on a second. If we were all, in a movie, and they were going to make a movie about us, okay, Mike the Snake, you'd be played by the dude. I forget what's that actor.
Jeff Bridges.
That's right. Yeah,
Jeff,
you'd be played by.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. That's like the obvious one. Clyde, I think you might possibly be played by Kathy Bates.
Yeah, I can think of worse.
An elderly lawyer. No, who would play Clyde?
Or maybe that McCartney woman.
No, we got to get him played by man. Who would play Clyde? Guys, help us out in the comments. Who would play us?
No.
John
Super chat.
John
Goodman.
Candy.
No, wait,
John
wait.
Candy. John
He's
Candy.
dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Wait. Alexa, is
What
John
about the one
Goodman
from
dead?
Roseanne? The guy from
John
Roseanne.
Candy is well dead.
The one from
John-
Roseanne.
He's dead, but John Goodman is alive. But now he's skinny. He's
John
not
Goodman.
chubby.
That's the one I meant. Sorry.
All right, so John Goodman could play Clyde. You know what? I could see that. All right, you know what? I see that.
Super chat.
Super chat.
SR Bell $2. Mark, if you are the top, how does your beef boyfriend jizz?
Yeah, copiously.
Nasty.
Does he take those supplements that?
I'm answering no further questions, Mikey. But just
okay.
But I would.
Mr. Bell, you've only super chatted $2. You could
Yeah.
probably super chat, like send 10 more super chats.
Yeah, and then I would say Mount Vesuvius. Okay, so Christopher Walken would play Easy Eye, but who's playing me? We haven't established this yet.
Who would play Mark? Don Johnson.
Oh yeah, no, wow, that's like very complimentary. I would take that.
Yeah, no, it was a perfect
He's
match.
a little. John Johnson's a little older than me, like Clyde, but I'm picturing him in the Miami Vice.
Well,
days.
he's
I
also
like
a little more handsome than you are. Like
yeah, well,
Clyde.
but the,
so
the movie
Clyde.
version always
Give and
is.
take a little, and yeah, you end up with John Johnson. Don Johnson.
But what about Archie? We have not got this solved yet on Archie.
Archie.
Who plays Archie?
Fuck, that's a tough one, man. We might not even come to the answer to that today.
Wait a minute. We
have to think
he's
about
dead.
that.
He's dead. I think Benny Hill is dead.
Oh yeah, Benny Hill would be epic.
Yeah.
Jack
Black. Okay, you know what? I like it. There you go, Jack Black. I think that could work. That could
Yeah, Jack Black.
Yeah,
would be great.
but hold it. Super chat.
But it'd have to be a mellowed out, toned down Jack Black with the occasional explosion.
I think he could do it. I feel like
I think Jack Black would be
Paul
good.
Sorvino. That's a good one.
Didn't he just died?
That's true.
I have a connection to Paul Sorvino, which I will tell you about someday.
Watch someone super chats.
I have 1 degree of separation to Paul Sorvino. Super chat.
Wow.
Nathan Lane.
Incredible, Marky.
Nathan Lane. I don't know about Nathan Lane. I think Jack
I
Black.
could see Nathan Lane paying Archie. Yeah, totally.
All right. Super chat.
Mike's famous grandma $2. Join the dungeon to support my little boy. That's
Oh.
on the dungeon. That's right. We got the dungeon happening today. We're going to link up, guys. Look at the time. We're going to link to the dungeon now. I want to thank everybody who super chatted. We had Starchy, Panerai Ferrari, Timely Behavior, Starchy, Black Cat 997, Skies and Boys, CB, Black Cat 997, Hurritan, Vince B. Moore, Clyde, Thomas Burnett, Hurritan, One Up Trading, Mobster, Thomas Burnett, Jefferson Exotic, SR Bell, Mike's famous grandma, and SR Bell. AC, would you suck off David S. W for 100? I'd do it for 20 grand.
Wow. Poor David.
20 grand, guys.
Wait, is that how much you'd pay?
Yes, so there we go. That's the way it goes, guys. Okay.
Join Mike.
We'll be back tomorrow. Rancher, keep your watches. Mike the Snake, thank you. Thank you, Rancher. Thank you, Snake. And thank you, Mark. And thank you, Collector Invest. We also had, who else did we have? Terry.
Terry Bolton. Terry Bolton.
And HR.
But a special thanks to Mike the Snake.
Yeah.
You tomorrow.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.